All right, today I got a game calling tip for you catchers and pitchers. I learned this fall from my pitching coach Ben Moore, and the idea is that when a guy is standing on top of the plate, a hitter, he's right on top of the plate. Normal train of thought would be, okay, we're going to throw balls in on his hands. It's going to be right on the inside corner. He's so close to the plate, there's no way he's going to hit it, or he's not going to hit it hard. But in reality, right, the hitters are smart. If a guy wants to pull the baseball and wants a ball to pull, he's going to stand on top of the plate because either the pitcher's going to throw that ball inside because he thinks he's going to get in on his hands. But right, those are the hitters that like to pull the baseball. They want it there. So that's why they're standing on top of the plate. So for those guys, that's when we go outside. You got to go away. They don't want the ball out there. They want it inside. That's why they're on top of the plate. Guys who stand farther away from the plate, right? Normal train of thought is, okay, this guy is so far away from the outside corner, like we want to throw it on the outside corner every single time. That's not the case necessarily with these hitters, right? Because the reason why they're stepping back from the plate is because they want to make every pitch an outside pitch, basically. So now a ball in the inside corner for them is like middle away. So for these guys, we're doing the opposite of the guys that are on top of the plate. So if they're standing far back from the plate, we want to get it on their hands. We want to throw inside because that will make them, like, force them to pull the baseball, which they don't want to do. That's why they're standing far away from the plate. They want every pitch to be like an outside pitch. So the closer in on the hands we can get, the better for those guys. This is important because it adjusts for the idea that hitters know what they're doing. Because if we take a step back and think about what a pitcher and catcher are just going to think immediately after seeing a hitter come up to the plate and where they stand. So if a hitter is standing right on top of the plate, the pitcher and catcher are going to think, okay, we got to throw this ball inside, right? Because this hitter has no idea that he's on top of the plate, so right, he's not going to hit that inside fastball. Same thing for outside. If a hitter's really far away from the plate, pitchers and catchers are going to immediately think, okay, yeah, we got to throw this ball outside. We need to throw it outside because he's not going to be able to reach it. He's so far away from the plate, there's no way he's going to hit it. But what the pitcher and catcher in most situations, and in my situation, what we don't realize is that the hitters usually understand that, though. Because sometimes they pitch or they might catch too. They understand that, like, teams pick up on this. So there's a reason why they're standing on top of the plate and why they're standing farther back from the plate. And that's because they want the pitcher and catcher to play on that, like, original intuition I just talked about. So if a hitter stands right on top of the plate, he knows that the pitcher and catcher are going to try to get in on his hands. And that hitter's fine with that because they want to try to pull the baseball. In the same way, the other way around, with the guy who's standing far away from the plate, he wants to hit outside fastballs. He wants to hit outside pitches. So he wants the pitcher and catcher to pick up on the fact that he's far away from the plate, and he wants them to try to pepper the outside corner because that hitter's ready for it. That's what he's looking for. So this idea is really important. Because right now we take into account the hitters know that. And because the hitters know that, we do the opposite of what, for the most part, they're going to be expecting. So just to summarize again, with hitters that stand on top of the plate, we want to throw that ball away. Because those hitters are looking to pull the baseball. They want a ball that they can pull on the inside part of the plate or down the middle. So if we throw it outside, that's going to make it as hard for them as possible to pull the baseball, and it's going to force them to try to go to right field. And we want to do that because they're not going to be sitting on those outside pitches because they want to pull the baseball. For guys that are standing farther away from the plate, we want to throw as inside as we possibly can because those guys are looking for a pitch middle or really wherever. It can be inside or it can be down the middle or even outside, and they can hit it to right field. So because of that, we want to play against that strategy, and we want to throw in on the hands. We want to throw in on the hands as inside as possible to make it really, really tough for them to just hit a ball to right field.